So friends, in today's video, I am going to talk about my top favorite 10 hard to kill plants because I have been growing indoor plants for at least 2 to 3 years now. So I have little experience about them. So let's begin this video and let me talk about little tricks that you can use also to keep these plants alive in your indoors. So the first plant that I choose as the top favorite plant, which is very hard to kill plant, is a variety of Sansevieras. So this variety is known as Sansevieria Black Gold. This is the Dove variety. Also there are regular varieties of Sansevieria available in the market. Sansevierias are beginners friendly plant and also they are known for their air purifying qualities as well. Talking about that, how you can save your areas if they are dying, and why this plant is known as the most favorite hard to kill plant, because this plant can survive under watering. Also you can keep this plant in direct sunlight, and also this plant can grow very easily in low light areas as well. Talking about the soil mixture that I usually prefer for growing any variety of areas is the normal garden soil with plenty of sand in it, because sansevieria do not need that much of humidity around their roots. So to save your sansevierias is never overwater your plant. Also use a very well drained soil mixture for growing a sansevierias, and also they are low feeder of fertilizer, so never over fertilize your plant. So now let's move to the second plant. So the next plant variety is a variety of Havartia. I already got a detailed video about this plant. So you can grow easily succulent in your indoors because they are very hard to kill plant, but you can kill very easily your succulent also, and especially this plant if you overwater your any variety of succulent. And they are very low maintenance, so you can grow this plant very easily in direct sunlight, and also this plant doesn't need that much of fertilization. But you should always use a very well drained soil while growing any variety of succulent. So now let's move to the next plant. So the next variety plant I am going to include it in this list is a variety of cactus. So in list of hard to kill plants, there are several cactuses and succulent you can include in that list. So this cactus is known as bunny ear cactus or bunny cactus. The scientific name of this plant is Optunia microdecis, and also this plant is also known as polka dot cactus, because you can see that this have got polka kind of dots, which is yellow in color. So this is yellow polka dot cactus, and also there are some different varieties of this polka dot cactus is available where the dots are in red and in white color. This plant doesn't need that much of water, and you can also grow this plant very easily in direct sunlight, and they do not need that much of fertilization as well. So now let's move to the next plant. So the next plant variety is a variety of ficus. This plant is commonly known as rubber plant and rubber tree, and also the scientific name of this plant is Ficus elastica burgundy. So this is also a very low maintenance plant, and also there are different varieties of Ficus elastica. So in comparison of those, this is the easiest one, and this is the most common house plant in houseplant market. Keep this plant in bright indirect sunlight. Talking about the soil mixture, always use a very well drained soil for this plant. But the biggest killer of this plant is overwatering. So never overwater this plant. Always check the soil mixture before water this plant. If you see that your plant is starting to drooping its leaves and getting yellow suddenly, so that could be cause of overwatering. Plus always try to keep its leaves clean. Now let's move to the next plant. So the next plant variety is a variety of Syngonium. This plant is known as Syngonium pixie, and we all know that Syngoniums are very low maintenance plant, and also they are known for their air purifying qualities according to NASA. Rather than this point, I still remember that before 2 to 3 years back, when I first time purchased my first house plant, that was a Syngonium, that was Syngonium vedilandi, and I still have that plant. Talking about this Syngonium, so you can see that my plant is still in its nursery pot and it's really doing very well. So you can see that my plant is really very bushy, and that's the thing that is very common in any variety of dwarf Syngonium plant, that they grow in clusters. So if you got any kind of query, please let me know in the comment section. Now let's move to the next plant. So the next plant variety is not a variety of Havartias. This is a different plant. This plant is known as Dicea virvifolia, and this is the most drought tolerant plant, and this plant is very adaptable if you grow this plant in deserted condition. Talking about this plant, you can see that these have got triangular tapering leaves, and in the middle section of the leaves are dark green in color, but on the other side or on the underside of the leaves you can see that it had got white bands, and the bands are really very adorable and very cute looking, and it already have got white spines, which I think is very different in comparison of the other Daikias or Havathia varieties. So if you want to know more about this plant, please let me know in the comment section. So the next plant, or you can say the next cacti that I got, is commonly known as Mammillaria elongata. Also the other name for this plant is ladyfinger cactus. This is the best and perfect cactus for a beginner succulent garden. Talking about this plant, I got this plant from one of my friend, and you can see here that it have got this tube formed dense orange and green clusters of spines. So this plant will grow very well if you keep this plant in full sun to partial shady areas. Also water it like typically you water your succulent. So now let's move to the next plant. So the next plant variety that I included in this list is a variety of Dracaenas. So there are varieties of Dracaenas available. So this plant is known as Dracaena golden milky plant, because you can see that it have got that yellow color of variegation, and also there are white spots, or you can say yellow spots on the leaves. You can see that my plant is still in its nursery pot, and the newer leaves are getting more variegation, and also the leaf of the size is also getting bigger. So we all know that Dracaenas are very hard to kill plant, and they required very little care and very little maintenance. So you can grow any variety of Dracaenas. There are varieties of Dracaenas available, so you can grow one of them. Now let's move to the next plant. So the next plant is also a variety of cacti. This is a variety of Mammillaria cacti. This plant is known as Mammillaria boli. Talking about this cacti basically belongs to Mexico, and this is a very slow growing cacti, and you can see that it have got white spines. Almost my plant is full of bulbs, and it's really looking very pretty. So you can see here that it is under water, and you can see that because of that stress it have got beautiful reddish color tinge on its body. So never overwater your any variety of cacti, because they are very easy to grow, but they do not need that much of water. So the last plant for today is a variety of peperomia. This plant is known as Peperomia opticifolia. This is the variegated version of Peperomia opticifolia. Also there are various different varieties of peperomias are available. So this is the hardest peperomia of all of them. So you can see that my plant is not in a good condition. It's need a cleanup. So proper cleaning up of indoor plants is really very important, because by regular cleanup your plant is getting much needed amount of sunlight in its through its leaves, and also there is very little chances of your plant getting any kind of pest, because you are regularly cleaning up your leaves. So talking about this plant, this is the variegated version, and you can see that the older leaves are not that much variegated, but in comparison of that, the newer growth have got beautiful variegation in its leaves. So my plant is really need a trim up. And also you can grow this plant very easily by using a single leaf. And because this plant is very easy to propagate, you can see that on the each and every node of its leaves there are beautiful small kind of roots, so you can easily propagate this plant in water as well as in soil mixture. So that's all for today's video. Rather than these my top 10 favorite hard to kill houseplants, there are also some other plants which you can grow very easily. So if you are beginners, I will recommend you to grow any variety of cacti because they are hard to kill, but you can also kill them by overwatering. So never overwater your any variety of cacti. So see you in my next videos. Until then, bye.